A sleepy Miami afternoon is upended when Blanche opens the door to find her father, Big Daddy Devereaux, standing on the lanai with a broad grin and a shocking proclamation. He's engaged to be married again. Blanche's eyes fill with tears of joy. She's always idolized her father's romantic spirit. But Dorothy and Rose exchange wary glances. Sophia, perched in her rocker, deadpans that the only thing surprising is who's paying for this wedding. The air hums with excitement and apprehension as Blanche ushers her father inside, eager to meet his fiancée. Over iced tea and almond biscotti, Big Daddy describes Margaret Spencer, youthful, vivacious, and unfailingly kind. Blanche beams with pride. Her father has found love again. Dorothy sips quietly, recalling the strain Margaret's youth might place on her daughter's own sense of self. Rose pats Blanche's hand, delighted by the prospect of another wedding in the family. Yet, beneath the polite chatter, each woman senses the potential for hurt. Blanche fears being upstaged. Dorothy worries about her friend's fragile heart. Sophia simply wonders when the other shoe will drop. That evening, Margaret arrives in a pastel sundress, radiating confidence and warmth. Blanche envelops her in a sisterly hug, scrutinizing every detail. From Margaret's laugh to her choice of perfume. Margaret thanks Blanche for her father's kindness, then turns to Dorothy and Rose with genuine charm. Dorothy, ever the skeptic, nods politely but studies Margaret's interactions, searching for hidden motives. Rose, seeing a kindred spirit, invites Margaret to join her at the Senior Center Carnival, already planning future collaborations. After Margaret leaves, Blanche gushes about her fiancé's sparkling wit, but her enthusiasm falters when she realizes Margaret is younger than she is. A flicker of insecurity crosses Blanche's face. Will she become irrelevant in her own family? Dorothy reassures her that love isn't a zero-sum game, while Sophia quips, "As long as Margaret doesn't hog the cake, you'll survive." The moment underscores Blanche's enduring need for approval from father, friends, and herself. Meanwhile, Dorothy and Rose receive an invitation to enter a local songwriting contest with a $10,000 prize, a tempting windfall for the household budget. Rose envisions a sentimental ballad celebrating Miami sunshine. Dorothy imagines a witty jazz number. They retreat to the kitchen, laptops and notepads in hand, brainstorming titles: Golden Skies, Miami Mornings, Heatwave Hearts. Sophia wanders in, tossing out rhymes: mammy, whammy, before declaring she's off to bed. The friends settle into a creative groove, determined to prove their talents extend beyond card games and cocktails. As Rose strums her guitar and Dorothy taps out lyrics, frustration briefly erupts when they can't find a rhyme for Miami. Rose suggests hammy. Dorothy groans. They laugh, break for cheesecake, then return with renewed inspiration. By midnight, they've crafted a playful tune blending humor and heart. Their collaboration cements a renewed sense of purpose and reminds them that teamwork can turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Blanche invites Margaret and Big Daddy to a family dinner under the lanai lights. Soft music drifts as father and daughter share a private dance, Blanche's gown swirling, her heart full. Big Daddy whispers how proud he is of the woman Blanche has become, confessing he sometimes worries she's too independent to let anyone in. Blanche responds with tears. She's terrified of losing him to a new life chapter. He reassures her that love only multiplies, never replaces. At the table, conversation turns to wedding plans. Margaret suggests a small ceremony, Blanche tentatively offers to help choose flowers. Dorothy broaches the topic of Margaret's age difference gently, and Margaret explains she admires Blanche's worldliness. Rose passes around her songwriting lyrics, inviting Margaret's musical input. Sophia raises her glass. "To new families," she declares, and all join in the toast. The moment feels harmonious, yet each woman quietly contemplates how roles will shift once the wedding bells ring. On the day of the songwriting contest, Dorothy and Rose arrive at the community center with sheet music in hand. The judges frown at their unconventional duo, two senior women writing pop lyrics. Undeterred, they launch into their performance. Rose's clear soprano weaving through Dorothy's clever verses. The audience, initially polite, erupts into applause as the chorus hits. Their song captures Miami's warmth and the resilience of friendship. Backstage, Blanche, Margaret, and Sophia cheer wildly. When the winners are announced, Dorothy and Rose claim a respectable second place, earning praise, though not the grand prize. They beam at each other, proud of the journey more than the result. Sophia teases that second place is just first place for losers, but Rose hugs her. "We won something better, memories." That night, the group reconvenes under the oak tree in the backyard, Blanche's ferns glowing in lantern light. Big Daddy thanks everyone for welcoming Margaret so warmly. Blanche thanks her father for reminding her that life's sweetest moments are shared. Dorothy and Rose hum the melody they created. Sophia hums along off-key, content. As the camera pulls back, each woman is framed in gentle twilight. Blanche, at peace with change. Dorothy, secure in her choices. Rose, buoyed by creativity. Sophia, satisfied with life's twists. The final shot lingers on Margaret and Big Daddy arm in arm. Proof that love, at any age, brings new chapters.